Riding a bicycle, keep pedaling, you will be fine. I'll say that again. Riding a bicycle, keep pedaling, and you will be fine. In life, we are a lot like, when we're little and we're being taught how to ride a bicycle. We have somebody hold on to the seat, maybe the handlebar, and they run beside us, and we're pedaling. And all of a sudden, that person lets go. We may not realize they've let go, and we keep pedaling, and we realize, oh, they've let go, and we wipe out, right? That's what life is like. Sometimes you just need to keep on pedaling and keep on pushing forward. So the person that's on the bike, the kid that's learning how to ride the bike, doesn't have the confidence yet to keep on pedaling. And the person that's holding on to the seat and the handlebars and pushing alongside them and letting go and doing it repeatedly is encouraging them. That's a form of mentorship. So when we are on a bike and we are learning stuff in life and we're pedaling, there's people that are encouraging us, and sometimes we'll fall off the bike and we'll get back on and we keep on pedaling, and then we'll have people along the journey with us that are supporting us, that are encouraging us and telling us just to keep on pedaling, and we eventually succeed. Time frame, I don't know. It's no different than when I was learning how to ride a bike. I can still remember visually in my mind, I can remember people holding on to the handlebar, right? I can't even remember which parent it was that was teaching me how to ride the bike. Could have been my mom, could have been my dad, but their encouragement, their words meant I wanted to succeed. I knew I could do it. And even though, I might have fallen a few times, I'd get back up onto the bike and they'd run alongside me again, and all of a sudden they'd let go of the handlebars. I'd keep on pedaling and I'd keep on going. And eventually I didn't need them anymore. I still needed them for other things, but I didn't need them to support or help me to ride that bike. We're much the same way as adults when we're trying to learn new things, right? For the analogy of pedaling the bike and getting help to learn how to ride it, that's like life itself. Depending on what you want to learn, whether it's how to run a business, how to be an entrepreneur, whether it's to learn how to do a specific hobby. Let's say you want to learn how to ski, or you want to learn how to rollerblade, or whatever the case may be. You want to learn something in life. You have people that are going to help you as you fall down and get back up and start pedaling again. And they're going to be encouraging you to a point where you don't need their encouragement anymore. You figured out how to pedal that bike all on your own, and you're moving forward, right? And then to add on top of that, when you learn how to pedal that bike, you're going to have people that are pedaling alongside you. Those people that are pedaling alongside you are people that are like-minded individuals that are at a place in your life where you needed them and they maybe needed you. And you keep on pedaling together, you're beside one another. But all of a sudden, you look over your shoulder and they're a little bit behind you. And then you keep on pedaling, you look over your shoulder again and they've disappeared. Why is that? Well, sometimes in life, when you're pedaling your bike and somebody's pedaling their bike with their own bike, and they're keeping up with you, and you're in the same place in life, that's the key. You're in the same place at life, then you're pedaling beside one another. Why did they drop off and why are you moving forward? Maybe your mindsets have shifted. Maybe the relationship that you had with them, or the work that you were doing with them, or they were doing with you, because it works both ways, is over. People aren't meant to be with one another the rest of their lives pedaling their bikes besides one another, right? Maybe in a relationship, in a marriage, certainly, yes, you're together with one another all the time. But even then, it doesn't mean that you're always pedaling your bikes exactly in sync, right? Sometimes in life, we have the hills and valleys. And you're at a place in your life where you can push and pedal and get up that hill. And the person beside you isn't at the same place. Maybe they don't have the same tenacity and they don't have the same energy level to keep on pushing their way up that hill, and you make it to the top and you're well ahead of them. Maybe they catch up, maybe they don't. But the secret is, in order to keep momentum, in order to stay balanced and not fall over and, skin your knee, having to get back on that bike, is to keep your momentum going, right? Sometimes we hit a fork in the road. Sometimes people are just meant to, they're meant to pedal one way on the fork. You're meant to pedal it this way on the fork, right? And that's just, it is what it is. You're at different places in your life. And that's what a lot of entrepreneurship is like. It's a lonely road sometimes. Sometimes you're going to have people pedaling with you. Sometimes you're going to be pedaling all on your own. And that's just the cold, hard reality that entrepreneurship is a fantastic thing, but you're not always going to have like-minded people in your corner pedaling along with you, right? Are you going to look for those like-minded people? Absolutely. Associations are so important. And, again, you're going to have people that you can keep up with, and you're pedaling and they're mentoring you and you're beside them and you're just a givener. And then there's other times where you're the mentor and people are following you, and sometimes they can't keep up and they fall off. And other times they can keep up. Sometimes people surpass their mentors. I've seen that many, many times. I've done that before in my life, right? Surpass mentors, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. So just remember, when you're pedaling your bike, right? It's okay if people are beside you, surpass you. It's okay if people fall behind. Just remember, the key here is, are you constantly pedaling your bike? Are you constantly striving and pushing yourself forward to be the best version of yourself? And I'm not saying you won't have struggles and tribulations and trials. That would, that's just ridiculous to think that everything becomes perfect in our life just because we constantly have momentum when we push ourselves forward. Anyway, hopefully you've gained some value from this video today. Why do I talk about all this stuff? Because I'm trying to teach everybody to give a heck, because I give a heck, right? And unfortunately, there's many times in my life where I didn't have people to encourage me and push me to keep on pedaling, and I don't want that to happen to you. So I look forward to talking to you tomorrow and sharing more nuggets of wisdom. Maybe they're not nuggets of wisdom. Maybe they're just, who knows? I hope they are. I hope they help a lot of you out. Anyway, I appreciate you being on this call. #replay. Drop me a comment below. Stay in touch. Give me some content. Tell me what you'd like to hear about. Tell me good, bad, or ugly about the things that you do watch. And, drop me a like. I'd appreciate it. Who's on this call? Brad, Brian, Christine, Chris, Mary, Marcelo, Queen City Speed. Anyway, appreciate you all. God bless. Peace out. We'll talk to you tomorrow.